Time again, Adventurous Ones, for another unboxing and review as we continue on with the Motu Origins line of figures and vehicles with Mekaneck and the Road Ripper. Welcome to the toy review. Let's go. Welcome back, Adventurous Ones, for another unboxing and review. I'm your host, as always, the Adventurous Joe, Joseph Michaels. And on top of this box review, we got our first vehicle to unbox with a figure that came so controversially with this set. Basically, the basic thing that is the biggest complaint from everyone is they'd rather have had this figure carded, than on a single card, as a single carded figure and stuff, okay, then rather have him boxed like this, okay? And I'm talking about Mekaneck, one of the heroic warriors that fights alongside He-Man and the King and Queen of Eternia and stuff, the Guardians of Eternia. Basically, one of my childhood favorites, because I always liked how he used to. You would turn his waist and his neck would stretch out, and like that. Always a fun thing to have when I was a kid, and I enjoyed it. Now, my biggest complaint is the same as everyone else's. I would rather have had him on a card, okay? Because a single carded figure of him would have been nice. Anyways, let's get on with this unboxing. Now, as you can see, the nice artwork on the top. There's nothing on the sides other than saying Mekaneck and Ground Ripper. Excuse me. Ground Ripper. Okay, it's Ground Ripper. It used to be called Road Ripper. Why the heck they changed the name? Anyways, the same thing on the back. You get to see the figures in the line. The artwork showing Mekaneck spying on the Snake Men. And it states here, Mekaneck races the high-speed Ground Ripper to scout out evil enemies encroaching on the battlefield. And that includes the Snake Men and Skeletor and his minions, and possibly the evil Horde. Okay, now we're gonna get this guy out of the box. Get this review going. Now, as you can see, my Ground Ripper is loose in here, meaning that something came loose or broke. I don't know. Okay, now we see. All right, just a second. On the bottom here, where the Ground Ripper is supposed to be and stuff, these came loose. Okay, this is basically what was holding the Ground Ripper from moving around. Oh well. And speaking of the Ground Ripper, there he is. Or there it is, excuse me. Now, unlike the original, this headpiece did not come off. This one comes off. And there's a other one on here to make it that way. Now, my biggest complaint on this one is that I have to ruin this box area, this insert box thing and stuff, in order to open all this. Now, first I'm going to show you the Ground Ripper exchanged head, which is just basic plain and stuff like that. Now you insert it on there like that, and it's a different Ground Ripper altogether. Now you take it off. If you want the original back on, you put it back on. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now the Ground Ripper basically just runs back and forth like this, because the original had a ripcord that would go up inside of here. You pulled it and let the fly across the ground and stuff like that, or on the floor. Had a lot of fun with this kind of thing as a kid and stuff. Makes me want to get the original, just to have that where I could across the floor. Those were fun times. Drove my mom crazy because she'd hear it on the kitchen floor, and she's like, "Joseph, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Playing with my He-Man, Mom." Don't sound like you're playing with He-Man. A lot of times, my grandmother hated this thing when I was a kid because she almost tripped on it. A lot. Yeah, I was a real problem child back in my younger years. Okay. Now, like I said, I hate doing this. This is literally ruining this box insert. But we got to get Mekaneck free from the plastic. Meanwhile, Mekaneck is freeing himself from the plastic that was once ice encasing. Oh, 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 dang! My foot's still caught. Ugh. There we go. He just decided to drop. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this blue insert now for now. I hate ruining things like that if I gotta put it back in the box to, you know, if I want to sell this thing one day or something, but I got a feeling nobody would care about the box anyway. Now, unlike the original Mekaneck, where you could twist his waist and his neck would go up, this one does not do that, which is a major disappointment altogether right there. However, I still like the figure. It's pretty interesting how they got it now and stuff. And like most motu origin figures and stuff, you don't have to worry about if the arm comes out, because the arms are meant to come out. It was part of Mattel's way of doing like customization for other figures and stuff like that. It's part of the thing, that the reason why they did it with their Masters of the WWE universe as well and stuff. So you could make customized figures out of them and stuff. Now the ankle joint is basic, same to here, up, down, back, the usual. Leg joint, you can't really go very far, so it's fine. Now as for his head, he can look up like that. He can also look down like that. Like, oh man, what am I seeing? Now, the biggest thing here is his neck joint. This is This is how he used in the original. When you twisted his waist, the neck would pop up with the head still attached. Now, we're going to put the head on the neck and then put it on here. Now, he's got his neck extended. The one thing that's different about this one is that with the neck extended, with the head on it and stuff, you can literally have him turn that way, and so on and so forth. He can even do like the whole 360. I'm the Exorcist. I wasn't supposed to do that, man. It hurt like hell. Now he also comes with his club, his signature club that he uses. Looks like a modified, like a big old wiffle ball bat. Now we put it in his hand, and he is golden, baby. He's good to go. Now, comparison size, basically. Here's our Tila. Nope, don't fall over, girl. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna fix your leg. Just a second. There. Now, comparison-wise, he stands a little taller to her compared to, you know, normal and stuff. But see, the women figures were always kind of shorter than the He-Man figures themselves. Or sometimes they were the same height. Now, to see how... Now we're going to put her aside. She's also going to be tested for something else. Right after we do Mekaneck here. Now, we want to put our He-Man figure, Mekaneck, on the Ground Ripper. Okay, he's on the Ground Ripper. Get the belt. There's the belt. Now the belt has 4 loops in it. 4 loops in it. You can extend it to fit the size of the figure. Like in the case of Teela, when she sits on this thing and stuff, you'll probably have to extend it a little further than that. And there's Mekaneck on the figure. On the Ground Ripper, excuse me. It rolls back and forth just like that. Now, we're going to see how Teela looks on it. Mekaneck, I bid you adieu for the moment. Now, we're going to see how Teela looks on it. Got to get her positioned correctly. Because a lot of times, you couldn't get the female figures to work straight on these things. Now, just like I figured, her waist joint will make it extend. Make the belt loop extend to the 3rd hole. Okay, now Teela is strapped in. Teela's strapped in. She's got her sword and her shield all set here. And she's... She's like, I'm coming for you, Skeletor. He-Man might not be able to get you, but I'm gonna get you. And believe me, I'd let her get me. I'd let her get me. Down, boy. Anyways, what do you think, Adventurous Ones? Was this worth waiting on anytime soon and stuff like that? I got this quite a ways back on when Amazon actually had it on sale. It sold out quick. I mean, it literally sold out quick. Even on Big Bad Toy Store when they got it in and stuff, it was selling out quick. But I think you can still get it now on Big Bad Toy Store. You'll have to double check that for sure. Because a lot of times you can't just get these anymore and stuff like that. Now in the case of like Bullseye Deals actually had this for $17.99, I believe it was. So you'd have to double check on that. Oh hell. Oh blast it. See, this is why you don't let her have weapons, people. Not when you're trying to do a review. Anyways, she lost all of her gear. It's all on the floor. I hate this. I hate my job sometimes. Alright, we're going to take Mekaneck down to normal again. Yeah, you know what? For the rest of the review, come back on there. Alright, now, because we're done with this review now. So, what'd you think, Adventurous Ones? Was this worth your time and worth the time and effort to even get? Would you have preferred Mekaneck on the single card like the rest of the He-Man figures and stuff like that? Would you have preferred her on the single card for the 2000X line and stuff like that? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification because there's a lot more on the way. We're not done yet, and we plan to close out the year in style. So, if you don't want to miss out on any of our upcoming reviews or even the big announcement, which is pretty much already aired by the time this is on, you're seeing this and stuff, so you pretty much already probably know what that big announcement already is. So, don't forget to hit that bell notification. Don't miss out. Until the next unboxing, until the next review, peace out. May the force be with all of you. And every last one of y'all have a lovely, safe, and beautiful week out there. Later.